Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Shotgun now for Lowe. Kraft has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go.
Love now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here we go. Yellow, 40, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Play made defensively by a familiar face of these Packers, their former star, Jair Alexander.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Wright running out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the world.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Philadelphia.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's got Devontae Smith, and he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, a run with Barkley. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, kill. Hey, run.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cycle. 10. Ready.
Love from the gun. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He ran from the gun with right. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Love. In the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they haul him down just a shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now.
Pass caught out right by Golden. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. First down throw, Lawrence. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Take right open.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And Jordan Cooper there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Free inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's a give inside to right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Ready. 45. What?
To the air with Love. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 10. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He has 9 yards on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, Lion! Son, this one's hot!
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Right back to Rice, caught again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, Ralph! Son, this one's hot!
Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Lambeau after this. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Brett,
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Red. Set. Blue, yellow, 43. Cut.
Love. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Throwing. It's Love. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 41-yard line.
Go pink. Black Ultra. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down.
Steel, black.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Spike, 60. Yellow, blue. Eagle, blue. Red, cycle. Slice, blue. Ready?
There's Love to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And this one doesn't go far. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Bigsby with the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He's got room to roam. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a mic would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Left, and so goes hot. 13, Luke. Hot.
3rd and long for him here. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Shotgun now for Love. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now a run with Wright. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped it just shy, though, of getting that 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Has his man. It stops. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
There's a give for Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Yellow. Go. Yellow. 43. Smash. Red. Black ultra. Set.
Love now. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on.
Running behind center with White. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's
Love now, off the play action. He rolls to his right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Oh, wow, and he mishit that one. The unfortunate mistake giving them excellent field position.
Rocco switch. Rocco switch. On red. Here we go, son.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Hey, Jupiter, take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Hey, run.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Dirty left, son.
Now it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Running it with Wright. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They run again with Wright. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter.
Ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Puts everything he has under this one. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
13, move.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, go. Hey, so go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Think right open.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
35-yard line. That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
You know, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
52. You don't blue. Come on, Jack.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Kraft has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Lloyd. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson.